What happens when your flood insurance suddenly disappears during hurricane season? For over 55,000 Mississippians, this isn't a hypothetical. It's their current reality as the government shutdown freezes the National Flood Insurance Program. The federal government shutdown has now reached day 34 with no end in sight. As Congress continues its political battles, essential programs are suffering, none more critical than the National Flood Insurance Program. Since late September, the NFIP has been completely frozen. No new policies can be issued, and existing policies cannot be renewed, leaving over 55,000 Mississippi residents and thousands more in Louisiana and coastal areas without vital protection. The impact is already being felt across multiple sectors. Homeowners with renewals due are stuck in limbo. Those planning to close on properties in flood-prone areas face unexpected obstacles as banks refuse to finance homes without flood insurance coverage. Insurance agents find themselves in an equally frustrating position, unable to provide answers to concerned clients about when their coverage will be restored. The real estate market near waterways is experiencing significant disruption, with deals stalling and transactions falling through due to the inability to secure required flood insurance. Mississippi Congressman Mike Ezell has expressed frustration at the lack of progress, describing the situation as maddening, with more finger-pointing than actual communication between leaders. In a promising development, Ezell has partnered across party lines with Louisiana Congressman Troy Carter to introduce legislation that would restore the NFIP through the end of 2026. Their bipartisan bill would not only reopen the program, but also allow families to renew policies without facing penalties for lapses that occurred during the shutdown. However, implementing this solution isn't as simple as flipping a switch. Congress must first approve the measure before renewal systems can go live again. Once approved, insurance agents will face a rush of activity, unfreezing client accounts, processing a backlog of renewals, and issuing new policies where needed. Congressman Ezell remains optimistic, stating that once the shutdown ends, fixing the NFIP will be first thing on the floor. But as each day passes, the ripple effects continue to grow. The bigger question remains: will homeowners and agents in flood-prone areas continue to rely on a system that has proven so vulnerable to political gridlock? Let's recap what we've learned about the National Flood Insurance Program crisis. The NFIP has been frozen since late September due to the government shutdown, leaving over 55,000 Mississippians without vital flood protection. Homeowners with renewals due are stuck in limbo, real estate deals are stalling, and insurance agents cannot provide answers to concerned clients. In a promising bipartisan effort, Mississippi's Congressman Mike Ezell has partnered with Louisiana's Congressman Troy Carter to introduce legislation that would restore the NFIP through 2026. The proposed bill would not only reopen the program, but also allow families to renew policies without facing penalties for lapses that occurred during the shutdown. As the shutdown continues with no end in sight, this situation raises serious questions about the reliability of a system so vulnerable to political gridlock. Thank you for watching our coverage of the National Flood Insurance Program crisis. Stay informed as this situation develops, and remember that bipartisan solutions are possible even during challenging times.